The next step after the kneeling hinge is taking that same concept to a wall. So basically you want to start maybe 6 inches away from the wall, somewhere pretty close to the wall. We're going to start with that same position, hand on the stomach, hand on your back, making sure nothing moves here, abs tight. We're going to unlock the knees. So when I say unlock the knees, it's not letting your knees come forward. It is just simply unlocking so they're not locked straight, because we're not pushing back from a straight position. If we go to pick something up, we want the knees directly over your ankles. And that's the way that we're also going to help you get your hips back. So knees unlocked, hand on stomach, hand on back, abs are tight. And then just as you did from that kneeling position, finding how to sit back into your hips and standing up. Common mistake here is to not let your chest go down with your hips as you push back. So my chest should help me counterbalance the weight as my butt pushes back, so I stay centered over my feet. A common mistake here is to try and push your butt back, overextending your back, which you should feel your hand kind of drops into your low back a little bit, or all your back muscles really tense up, and that you start almost falling backwards because you're not actually bending at the hip. You're only pushing your weight back. When we bend at the hip, and as the pelvis turns, and we're keeping it straight back, we're going to have to let the chest come over top of your feet. That's what we're trying to establish here on the wall. So on the wall, reaching back. Once your butt touches the wall, you're done moving here, and then you're standing all the way back up. Once you master that 6-inch position there, keeping balance over the middle of your feet, spine's not moving, you're going to take a very tiny step away from the wall. This exercise gets hard very quickly. So from there, you'll reach back again, finding that wall, launch to the wall, standing back up. Once we're into somewhere like a 90-degree hinge, in the hinge we never need the shoulders for any reason to ever go below the hips, because this is not a position where we're going to try and pick something up from. So at most in our hinge position, we'll do hips even with the hips, preferably shoulders a little bit above the hips will be plenty. And if you really are focused on pushing your butt back, you should feel the tension in your hamstrings. So working that in the range that you can comfortably. Once you're able to feel that the spine's not moving, you're able to feel the back of your legs load up, then we're going to kind of set the shoulders, taking your hands away from your sides, pulling your elbows into your sides so you feel your armpits tighten with your abdominals, and now you're ready to go into the hinge onto the wall. So from here, we're really focused on not letting those shoulders roll forward as you start to go to the wall. We don't want to start in a good position and let the spine flex. So we're really using those shoulder blades pulling down, armpits squeezing tight, chest stays nice and wide, abs stay tight, hinging back and then back up. This teaches you how to prepare your full body to pick something up off the ground. We want the lats, the abs, and your posterior chain to work together for doing something like a deadlift or a clean.